Hi everyone, we have Robin Ferrier for this week's edition of Marketing Confessional. Robin, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Good morning. My day job is with Johns Hopkins. I work down here at their Montgomery County campus overseeing communications and marketing. And my passion is my volunteer work for the Gaithersburg Book Festival, which is on May 19th. And I'm the chair of their PR and marketing committee.
So, Gaithersburg Book Festival, I've been there last year. It's more like a regional conference, a regional event, and I saw a lot of kids, families and everything. So tell us more about
It's definitely regional. We draw authors from across the country. Definitely have more authors who are not local than local this year, which is great. And in terms of attendees, we draw from as far away as Florida. We've drawn from Pennsylvania, West Virginia, New Jersey, Maryland, Virginia, D.C. So it's definitely a regional event. And it's huge. We have a whole children's village with a ton of activities for your kids, so you're never going to hear them saying, "I'm bored" during the course of the day. We have over 100 authors, fiction and nonfiction. This year we have Jim Lehrer, one of our big names, who's going to be there. We have hands-on writing workshops, so the aspiring writer can come and learn more about how to pitch their stories or their books, for kids, how to write a college essay. And then we have, obviously, food and book signings, and Politics and Prose is selling the author's books there. So lots of activities, lots of fun.
You love reading books. Just talk about how the book industry is changing and why events like the Gaithersburg Book Festival bring the romance back into reading.
Sure.
Or bring reading back to romance.
I think one trend that the book industry certainly has seen when it comes to sales is really the decline of the independent bookstore. And with things like Amazon and Barnes & Noble and Borders, it's really, they are businesses. They're not about creating a literary community. When you go to some place like a Politics and Prose in D.C., it's more than just about selling books. It's people who love books. They're there because it's their passion, not because they need a job to earn minimum wage. They're there, you create a community. You go there every week because you want to see what's the latest recommendation from this bookseller who I've known for years and years and years. And with the bookstores declining, there's a real interest for people who read in finding the other readers. And that's why you see things like with meetup.com, there are hundreds of book groups on there. And that's why book groups are flourishing, is partly the death of the independent bookstore. And if you're someone who loves to read, there's nothing more you want to do than meet the author who wrote it and pick their brain. So this is a great opportunity to do that. And really one of the things that's made us successful has been how well run the event is. The authors go back and talk to the other authors about how great an event we are from the perspective of being an author presenting there. And that helps us get the great authors, which in turn brings in the attendees. So it's a great synergy there.
Okay, this is the Marketing Confessional, so please confess all the tactics that you used to market the Gaithersburg Book Festival.
Twitter has been big for us, and part of that goes back to what I was saying about recruiting the authors. Because it's the big, good-name authors that bring in the attendees, I've really focused on creating connections with the authors. So I'm constantly having Twitter conversations and Facebook conversations, not only with this year's authors, but last year's authors and the authors from the year before, because they're the ones who recommend to each other, you need to go present at the book festival. So a lot of what I'm doing marketing-wise focuses on connecting with the authors who, when you get those good name authors, they bring in the attendees.
What is the hashtag for the Gaithersburg Book Festival?
Hashtag Gburg Book Fest.
Excellent. So where can people find more information on the Gaithersburg Book Festival?
www.gaithersburgbookfestival.org. And my one other little marketing confessional I'll say is one of the other things we've done is we focused on vertical marketing. So what we're terming vertical marketing. So when we have a book about history, instead of just finding the readers, we're finding the history group. We have a book about the Secret Service, we're going to the Secret Service to get to their members. So it's looking at how do we target individual books and not just the whole reading community.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Robin.
You're welcome.